Hello friends, and welcome to the Crypto Stacker channel, or I should say, welcome back. It's been a couple of months since I posted, and tonight I'm going to give you a little overview on what's been going on in my life, what my plans are for the channel going forward, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you all, thank you so much for the ride that it's been so far. Many of you have been following me from the very beginning. I started my channel in September of 2021, and I talked about specifically Saitama. I knew nothing about content creation at the time. My original videos are still on here. I didn't even have a camera. I didn't even have a microphone. I literally made a PowerPoint presentation and just used the microphone that's in the computer. It should be pretty funny if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the videos if you want to see where it started. But thanks to you all, we've been able to create a positive community, had some great success and luck, in my opinion, with some corporate sponsors along the way, and to work with some crypto teams who sponsored the channel. So thank you to everybody thus far. In March, that relationship I had with the sponsor kind of came to a termination, and the timing was actually pretty kind in a lot of ways to me in my personal life and what's going on. So, I didn't begrudge anybody. It was a great working relationship. The terrarium team, Dr. Praveen, treated me very well, and in return, I tried to create quality content and just keep people informed about how the project was moving along. Now, I'm not opposed to making crypto content, but I never wanted to be somebody who was just strictly on the shill. For one, I don't really have enough time to do enough due diligence to be able to put out quality content. And for two, I just saw so many projects come and go in the last 18 months where investors essentially got a big pump. Some people were able to make a little money and get out, but most of the people that were chasing those dreams end up getting wiped out pretty hard. Lots of just horrible projects with management teams that are completely dishonest, that rug pulled the projects, that just took everybody's money, took the liquidity, and bailed. So I never really wanted to be on the shill, but I have enjoyed creating content, and so I've been thinking really hard for the last couple of months about what I want to do. Now, while I haven't been creating content, what I actually have been doing is working out in the real world with some businesses. My brother and I are in business together. Mostly I'm working for him, but in the last 2 months, I am taking on some ownership in some of the businesses that we work in. I think I showed some of you, we started a restaurant. It's called Clean Juice. It was a franchise deal. We're actually starting another restaurant in August that's also a franchise deal. It's a Brazilian grill. The building that's behind me in this picture is has been my job for the last 3 years. We did a development project where I've been involved in designing and the building process, though obviously we're using contractors, of 2 commercial buildings, and then all of the businesses that are going inside of them, I've been responsible to create basically from the ground up. So the gentleman that's standing just to the left of me is my nephew. He and I have been working in tandem to create a Medi-Spa, an express clinic for women, this Clean Juice company, and then a Brazilian grill. And so it's been brutal. And this Brazilian grill actually launched in January. So for me, discontinuing content for a while there from March until now has kind of been a blessing and an opportunity to really focus on getting things off the ground, complete these building projects, and kind of try to rein things in and maintain my sanity. But I do enjoy content creation, and I dropped a poll back in March asking you guys, how would you feel about me rebranding the channel, pivoting to some other facet of my life? There's a lot of goals and dreams that I still have that I want to pursue. I've got a major love of music, family, business, and I've got tons of different hobbies. And so I was trying to think of what could I do that would actually be, I think, meaningful and impactful for the audience. And so my new idea for the channel is to create content that hopefully will get people some knowledge, some inspiration to pursue your own passions, to pursue your own dreams. So I'm going to rebrand my channel calling it The Pursuit. And then the tagline will be Plan, Pursue, and Persist. Basically, I'm going to chase my goals out in public so you guys can watch. And hopefully along the way, I'll be bringing you information that will inspire you guys to try to push yourselves to achieve some of the things that you'd like to do with your life. Now, I'm basing a lot of my thoughts on this on a book that I read a long time ago by Napoleon Hill called Think and Grow Rich. Now, this book's been around for a long, long time. There is a recently updated one. It's a pretty easy read. If anybody's interested, I will leave a link in the description. But essentially, this gentleman, Napoleon Hill, his story is that he was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie to figure out what makes people successful. And then he goes out and he interviews all of these different people, like the Rockefellers, families that made massive fortunes. And he tried to summarize what skill sets that they had and what made them tick and what pushed them to success. So for The Pursuit, for my channel, I've already got some great interviews lined up with people that have done, in my opinion, amazing things. They have great stories. They're ambitious people. They're people who are trying to work outside of the normal 9-to-5 and create a better life for themselves. I'm also interested in historical figures that succeeded, and I'll put together content kind of telling their stories. And then I've got some of my own personal goals that I'll be chasing and kind of let you guys be a part of that pursuit. And finally, I'm starting a new business, and I'm going to essentially run the business on the channel and let you guys be a part of the boardroom. It's just a way of showing you guys that are interested in entrepreneurship, a pathway, how a business works. I've started like 5 businesses in the last 4 years. And so I'm feeling like I'm starting to see the patterns and things that have to be done for a business to be successful. So I've got an idea. It's one that I had a long time ago, and I'm just going to run it wide out in the open. Let you guys see how I get my products, how I figure out my pricing, how I design a website. This stuff's all coming in the future. None of it's been done up to this point. But, and then I'll show you sales, and I'll show you how I track sales, and, how I decide what I'm going to take from the business and how I decide what I'm going to reinvest in the business. And so I think it should be fascinating. Hopefully it's something you guys will find fascinating. So tonight I am going to officially kill the Crypto Stacker channel. I already have a logo that I created myself on Canva. Exciting stuff. And we will put to rest the Crypto Stacker in favor of the Pursuit. So, friends, I hope that you guys will join me in this quest. I think it will be interesting. I'm looking forward to just creating additional content, creating new relationships, introducing you to fascinating people, and even finding out, who would you like to see? Who would you like to figure out who ticks? I mean, obviously, like bucket list and goals for the future. I would love to have an interview with somebody like an Elon Musk and just ask them their story. How did you get from wherever you started to where you are now? So that'll be on my vision board that I'll be completing, and I'll put on display some of those goals and dreams that I have, and we'll see if together we can help move each other closer to realizing those. So again, friends, I just want to say thanks. It's been an awesome journey so far. I hope that you guys will join me in this new quest. You can see things are updated, ready to rock and roll. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your time. I look forward to chatting with you here in the near future. If you've got ideas for videos, people you'd like to see interviews with, please post them in the comments. Any kind of content you'd like to see come through this type of a medium, I'd love to hear your ideas. You guys are going to become my boardroom, And I look forward to leveraging your knowledge to help achieve some of the goals that I have. We'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for joining me. Sorry it's been a while since I've been away, but I'm happy to be back and hopefully be bringing you lots of fresh content soon. Take care, and we'll see you soon.